of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring it.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. Three-pointer, Daniels. Offensive rebound, Porzingis on the foul.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Reza Shea wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Reza Shea up top. Nesmith covering, and that one good. Reza Shea's got his second bucket.
Reza Shea has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Young from outside. Nembhard grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Nesmith. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Corner shot. And once again off the mark by Indiana. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Now, here's Siakam. Knocked away. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. The 3 from Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Well, at center, Porzingis gives you a true 3-level score. That's why he's so valuable offensively.
A nice shot by Young. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
It's good. He's got 5.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan. I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's Reza Shea. Nesmith covering. Three-pointer, Daniels. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
That bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Pacers. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't fight on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Halliburton's got 9.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Now, here's Johnson. Still scoreless. Johnson with a screen on Halliburton. Young, no good. Halliburton on the wing. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Atlanta. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Bradley is out there with Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Shepard. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Over in the corner, Mathurin. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks lead by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Toppin pulls it in. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Atlanta again missing. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Shepard. Here's Toppin. Right side, Mathurin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Alexander Walker on the wing. And here's Kennard. Latrey. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And stolen by Okongwu. And even 3-on-3 break. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Kennard after Indiana gets the three. Pass to Krejci. Okongwu with a screen on McConnell. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Mathurin. Toppin, no one around him. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kennard, the pass to Alexander Walker. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Pacers trail by 12. 1:02 left here in the second. Pass to Toppin. Now McConnell. Kennard covering. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 6, and there's another turnover by Atlanta. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Toppin passes to Shepard. McConnell in the corner. Rebounded by the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now, here's Kennard. Shot on the wing. Toppin pulls it in.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pacers trail by 9. And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent, a real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Young kicks to Porzingis. Back to Young. Cans the shot from the wing. Young's got 10 points.
Well, obviously, Young's a polished jump shooter, and there aren't many that he'll turn down.
Siakam finds Neesmith. Three-pointer. Johnson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Daniels. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Siakam passes to Huff, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in.
Great job by Porzingis, just making himself big and affecting that shot.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Well, you got to get out on Young when he's roaming around the perimeter, especially from these corner spots.
Here's Halliburton. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Daniels with the steal.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Young's got 16.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Halliburton passes to Huff. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-pointer, Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Oh, trying for it. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Up top, Nembhard. Defended by Young. Siakam sets a screen for Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And here's Young from the arc.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the board.
Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Daniels kicks to Young. Back to Daniels. And stolen by Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. Pass to Huff. Now, here's Siakam. Neesmith, the pass to Huff. The wing jumper off target.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Shepard. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Bradley, and it's McConnell in at the point. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Beyond the arc, Kennard's shot is off. Pacers trail by 17. Inside. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. The quick look, no good that time. The Pacers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Kennard against Toppin. Pass to Krejci. Here's Gay. The Hawks again can't hit. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Atlanta leading by 17. Here's Alexander Walker. Atlanta again missing. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Count that one from Toppin.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Shepard. Off target from outside. Pass to Kennard. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Kennard's teammates and coaches encourage him to take these quick shots because they know how effective he is.
Now McConnell. Here's Toppin. Now Mathurin. What a response. Hitting a three of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now Mathurin. Now McConnell. Oh, the slam dunk.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ruff's checked in. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Shepard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. From outside. That shot no good. Pacers trail by 11. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Launches it. Does not go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Cleared away by Mathurin. Indiana's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam. Oh, no good on the dunk.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dyson Daniel.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Let's lose a 3. Cleared away by Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Misses the 3. And there is the whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
Team first.
That's his first foul.
Indiana substitution.
Way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some terrific alley back.
assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Young. Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3. George outside. The 3 ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Left side Porzingis. Johnson passes to Young. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Oubre. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Young.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Embiid, a screen on Young. For 3, Maxey. Rebound Atlanta. Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Here's Maxey, following the 3-pointer by Atlanta. He drops it from range.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up him.
The kick out to Johnson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Embiid from outside. Atlanta's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Out of bounds. Going to be Philadelphia's ball. Maxey against Young. Embiid, a screen on Young. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Young looking for an opening. To the middle. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3, and the 3-pointer goes. Johnson's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand. Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Rizichet. Shoots over George. It's stolen by Oubre. Puts up a 3. George, and that's good. George has got his second basket of the game.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
Young misses. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks. They are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, B.A., since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
2 open that time. They didn't look easy. He has 6.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Oubre, a screen on Young. For 3, Maxey. Porzingis grabs the board. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Young with it. Grimes covering. Left side Young. And another basket for Atlanta. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. George outside. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Atlanta leading by 7. Daniels outside. Takes a 3. Johnson finds Daniels. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Rizichet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
The Sixers again can't hit.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Johnson a screen on Oubre. Here's Daniels. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of it. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Krejci in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Drummond. The rebound by Atlanta. Kennard outside. From the arc. Pass to Krejci. The 3 is up. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Watford. Kept alive. Outside Edwards. Back to Drummond. Here's Edgecombe. Defended by Kennard. And it's Edgecombe with a 3.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
So far, Graham, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And Philadelphia has possession following the three-pointer by Atlanta. And Edwards, here we go. Back to Drummond. Kennard with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 10. Outside, Alexander Walker. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Drummond. Edwards for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
To the paint. Kennard outside. Here's the 3. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Krejci. Kennard on the wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. It's intercepted. Gordon on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. Gordon, the pass to Watford.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The 3 from Edgecombe. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Kennard. Pass to Gay. Here's Krejci. Yet to see a basket. Fires the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Down low. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
76ers foul. Edgecombe. Turn. Team starting.
And stolen by Edwards.
Great anticipation defensively. He saw the ball coming before it even left the passer's hands.
Watford outside. With the floater. Shot is good by Gordon. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Kennard with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Krejci. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
The three from Edgecombe. Sinks the tray. Edgecombe's got 8.
And he was dialing that one up. Edgecombe saw his opportunity and seized it.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Up top, Kennard. Over Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Kennard. Got a lot of room. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. '76ers trail by 8.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Gordon, the pass to Watford. And here's Edwards outside. And so that brings the first half to a close. Atlanta on top, up 8. And Allie LaForce has, thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts from your pocket bike. Arena Entertainment.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point. For 3, George. Rebounded by Johnson.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget, he's Milwaukee tough. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Young. Pass to Rizachet. On the wing, Daniels. Covered by Grimes. And Daniels gets it to go. On the assist from Rizachet.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Grimes. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Young, the pass to Porzingis. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trail by 12. Here's Oubre. Pass to Maxey for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Johnson, great in the 2-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Kicks it to George. And Philadelphia hits again from deep. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And that one's good. Young.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range three.
Kicks it to George. And the 76ers another three.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now, he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Back to Young. Fires for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. George for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young against Maxey. Pass to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Outside Young. Here's Daniels. Off target with the 3. 76ers trail by 9. George, a screen on Young. George outside. That doesn't go either for George. Maxey against Young. Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Daniels has got 12 points in the game.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Krejci in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pure from 3-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's the pick. Alexander Walker, the pass to Krejci. Over Edwards, just 5 to shoot. Kennard for 3. Outside, Alexander Walker. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Pass to Gay. Here's Krejci. Guarded by Edwards. It's tipped. It's stolen by Drummond. In transition. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's good on the putback.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league. Quickly turning defense into offense.
Out to the wing. Back to Kennard. This one for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond with the screen. And here's Gordon from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Gordon's got 6 here in the quarter.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Kennard outside. Here's Krejci. Oh, it's off!
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Atlanta leading by 7. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off. The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
A new lineup here for Philadelphia.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
George! Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
George is there for the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Picked by Oubre for 3. Porzingis is there for the rebound.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Now Young. It's stolen by Maxey. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Risache. George.
I like when George uses the shot fake to his advantage because he's good at fooling the defenders.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. George hits them both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Young inside. Maxey covering. Puts up a deep 3. Nice tray. So good.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Outside George. Money from 3.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end? Give the ball to PG.
Johnson outside. There's the screen by Johnson. Young fires! Oh, missed on the tray. George scanning the floor. Can't get the 3. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Philadelphia with it, trailing by 5. George! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Jalen Johnson. It's stolen by Oubre. Stolen by Daniels. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. What? All right, thanks, Allie. And that about wraps it up. For
firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Walker. Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's Paul George, and it's Embiid in its center. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Pass to Neesmith. 6 to shoot. Back to Siakam. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey. Walker is screen on Halliburton. Maxey with it. Halliburton picks him up. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Come on, Joel Embiid. I mean, 7-footers are not supposed to shoot like that.
Halliburton for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And that one's good, Maxey.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Gabby's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Now, here's Walker. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Pass to Embiid, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. 8 points for him. In the corner, George with it. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Aaron Neesmith. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off Father Time?
Here's George after Indiana gets the 3. Kept alive. Pass to Grimes. Walker is screen on Halliburton. The second chance effort. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
2 minutes.
Back to Nembhard. And now Philadelphia on the break. George with no one around. Buries the corner 3. George has got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Guys, back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. Pass to Grimes. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Now, Nembhard fades and shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
George with the screen on Nembhard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when the legal screen is set.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They lead by 7. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Halliburton against Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Releases. Can't nail the jumper. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Toppin is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Bradley. It's T.J. McConnell and it's Shepard in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to McCain. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the 76ers now. Drummond with a screen on McConnell. McCain gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCain's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Doris Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
Pass to Edwards. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Shepard. He has yet to score. Toppin with it. Now defended by Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Shepard the pass to McConnell. Shepard with his screen for McConnell. The three-pointer no good.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Here's McCain. Up again. It's Drummond top of the key. For 3, Edwards. The rebound by Shepard. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to McCain. Drummond sets the screen for McCain. The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the try. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Here's Shepard. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. For 3, Oubre. Another miss by Philadelphia. Pacers trail by 7. 2 Mathurin passes to Bradley.
2 minutes.
Edgecombe with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Can they get it? Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 10. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Drake, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Here's McConnell, and it's off from three-point range. Oubre for 3. The 76ers with another miss. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Launches it. And it's Shepard missing.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Philadelphia leading by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Oubre, a screen on Bradley. Down low. Outside Edwards. Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Edwards got 6. 8 seconds left in the first half of the game. On the wing, Mathurin. And that concludes the first half. 76ers ahead. They lead by 13. Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid out there with Jabari Walker. Then it's George. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. Back to Siakam. Takes the three. That shot misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Kevin, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Pass to Huff. There's a screen. Nembhard for three. No good. Philadelphia leading by 13. Embiid, the pass to George. It's Grimes on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Grimes has got 6 points. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And stolen by Maxey. The deep three from George. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Pacers trail by 13. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Nembhard for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And Grimes has it in the corner. And he's good on the three ball. Grimes has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you see Quentin Grimes navigate to that coveted corner, and he makes it look easy.
Now, here's Nesmith, defended by George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The 76ers leading by 16. Walker with a clean look. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the three. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Halliburton against Maxey. Pass to Huff. Now Halliburton. Nembhard for three. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
On the wing, Walker. It's stolen by Nembhard. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And Halliburton to the rim.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
It's Nembhard on the wing. No good from outside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Embiid sets the pick for George. They get it back. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. It's a 13-point game. Siakam passes to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Here's Nesmith. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits it. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The 76ers leading by 13. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Toppin. Then there's Bradley. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Oubre. Edwards a screen on Toppin. Oubre can't get it to go.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's McCain. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. McConnell passes to Bradley. Back to McConnell. Over McCain. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
No one near Drummond as he lets it go. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Edwards got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Philadelphia. McConnell with it. Picked up by Edwards. Over in the corner, Shepard. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mathurin, good.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Edgecombe with it. Now here's Drummond for 3. Can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes to do it right now.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work he put in.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ruff's jacked in. Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Shepard. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. McCain, the 3 goes down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA,
hammering it in.
That's a big-time finish from Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
McCain outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Drummond sets the screen for McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 12. He's off from 3. And so Edwards will bring it up for the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Nembhard there for the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Halliburton can't connect from long distance. The 76ers leading by 12. Edwards. Oubre, left side. Missed on the three. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Maxey.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Plenty of space. Cleared away by Toppin. And here's Halliburton. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This was a...
defenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Ricochet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the long J.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Pass to Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Johnson. Siakam for 3. Nesmith on the wing. And here's Halliburton. Now Young with a steal. And just over a minute played here to start the game. On the wing, Ricochet. Now here's Daniels. Nesmith covering. 6 to shoot. Back to Daniels. From downtown. The shot no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Nembhard with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Ricochet. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the inside. Outside Johnson. Pass to Ricochet. There's the 3. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, that's what Ricochet is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
It's stolen by Daniels. 3 on 3. The 3. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback. Ricochet's got 5 now.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Halliburton. He buries it from 3.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
And stolen by Jackson. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. And here's Siakam for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Really good passing wing. Ricochet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses, and we'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Halliburton with the steal. Pulls up for 3. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 6. And here's Siakam for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Johnson passes to Daniels. From behind the arc. And Atlanta misses again. Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Young against Halliburton to stop the run. Pacers with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Pacers leading by. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's simple for me. They started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Obi Toppin out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Shepard. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Bradley in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Back to Mathurin. Pass to Shepard. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Shepard's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Bradley grabs the board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Shepard. 4-3. The rebound by Atlanta. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
Driving inside, Krejci, the pass to Kennard. Over McConnell. Outside, Alexander Walker, 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Pacers leading by 4. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Toppin's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. On the wing, Alexander Walker. To the middle. Pass to Gay. Now Alexander Walker. There's the triple. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Nice passing by Indiana here. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And here's Kennard. He's got 6. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Kennard. Alexander Walker, the pass to Kennard. Here's Krejci.
2 minutes remaining in the
And he misses the go-ahead basket. Indiana leading. Pass to Mathurin. Inside. Toppin finds McConnell. Back to Toppin. To win the cold spell. McConnell's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. Wiseman, he's checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Toppin.
James Wiseman. Walker.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Krejci. Kennard outside. From the high post. Count it. Good. Kennard's got 8 points. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Kennard against McConnell. And there's a pick from the arc. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Indiana has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. To the wing on the left. Outside Mathurin. Kennard against Walker. Up and over Kennard. Walker's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Okongwu, a screen on McConnell. Pass to Gay. Outside, Alexander Walker. Another shot. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, leading by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Hawks. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Johnson a screen on Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks trailing. Here's Daniels. Nails it from 3. Daniels has got himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Outside Neesmith. Kicks it out to Siakam. What touch on the floater from Siakam.
Oozing with confidence late in the shot clock. I love it. Siakam believing that he can hit.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you guys.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Daniels. Back to Jackson. So nice passing by Indiana here. Nembhard finds Siakam. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Risache. Risache's got 4 rebounds now. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Halliburton, no good. Atlanta is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Risache. Back to Daniels. Young with a screen on Nembhard. The kick out to Young. That is Trae's shot. The 3.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Outside Risache. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. So for the Hawks. Kongwu, a screen on McConnell. Kennard for 3. Pass to Gay. Outside, Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Kennard. There's the 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season. Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Walker for 3. Gay with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. Kennard outside. From downtown. Pass to Gay. He shoots a 3. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got 4 rebounds in the game. McConnell against Kennard. Here's Shepard. Now here's Walker. Here's Matherin. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Kennard for three. Knocks it down from distance. Kennard's got 13. With one on the clock. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Tony Bradley out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Benedict Matherin. Then it's Shepard. And it's McConnell in at the one spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. No good on the three. Atlanta leading by 4. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Rizachet, no good.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Kicks it out to Siakam. They grab their own miss. Nembhard for three. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Daniels.
Pascal Siakam, second personal foul.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
And the Hawks shooting just 35% from the floor. Johnson passes to Young. Johnson a screen on Halliburton. Halliburton with the steal. Siakam with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Three-pointer. Halliburton. Rizachet with some nice D. The Hawks lead by 6. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his third foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Daniels outside. Johnson passes to Daniels. Clock at 4. Johnson a screen on Nembhard. Here's Daniels. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Siakam left side. Nembhard outside. Shoots a three. Cash from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Halliburton with a steal. Halliburton on the drive. Nembhard outside. Stolen by Daniels. And here they come. Young outside. Misses the three. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton on the attack. Outside Siakam. Johnson against Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Tosses it up. Porzingis there for the rebound. The Hawks lead by 6. Daniels. It's money from deep.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Halliburton. Porzingis there for the rebound. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Hawks. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. The three ball is down!
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Trae Young.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Daniels, deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. In transition, here come the Pacers. Nembhard fires, and no one in the vicinity. Here's Young. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Daniels. Oh, he comes right back with a three of his own.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He's off from 3. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. They have to feel good about this. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant.
keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And stolen by Daniels. The kick out to Young. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on George. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's Young from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got the first 3 points tonight for the Hawks. Embiid with the screen on Daniel. Shot by Grimes. No good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Steps back. Here's Young driving inside. Daniels from outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he sinks the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And the plan going into last season for the Sixers, Richard, was win now around their veterans. Now they have some great younger talent, too.
And with the health of Embiid and Paul George, a change to the younger players is not a bad idea, but it's still a tough decision.
Daniels, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Embiid with the screen on Young. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The leader. Good work there as it goes. Young's got 5 now.
You know, you see Young's eyes light up when the break is on. Solid at scoring in transition.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. To end the run. And Grimes has it in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Daniels from outside. Walker with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. The shot by George, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. From deep, George. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Screen by Porzingis. And here's Young from the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to George. From deep three-point land. Johnson with the rebound. Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Here's Young. Over Maxey. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 8 points.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And George with the stuff.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Grimes. Daniels, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. Back to Embiid. And Grimes has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rizachet. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 3. And here's Maxey outside. Buries the long-range jumper. And here's Young. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's all tied in Philadelphia. Stay with us as we get set. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Krejci in at the 3, a small forward.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Kennard for 3. Pass to Krejci. Hawks passing it around. And stolen by Drummond. McCain with the ball. Okongwu covering. Puts up a deep 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 3. To the right side. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, threw the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Personal foul.
And the athleticism of Edgecombe is a real thorn in the defensive side. It's why sometimes they get baited into fouling.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Pass to McCain. A 3 ball. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Now Kennard. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
McCain's shot is off.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
76ers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. 4 on the clock from past the arc. Rebound by Alexander Walker. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Bucket is good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Drummond. Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
In the corner, it's McCain. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Oubre outside. Here's McCain. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCain's got himself on the board with 3 there.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Pass to Gay. Kennard against McCain. Leaner from distance. And here is Okongwu. Krejci passes to Kennard. Here's Krejci. Goes back up. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
It's McCain on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. A nice shot by McCain.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Alexander Walker. A three-pointer is right on target. Alexander Walker's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. McCain against Kennard. Edwards dishes to Oubre. Back to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Kennard. Fires the three. And the Hawks with another three. And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead. Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then it's Walker. Then it's Paul George. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And the thing about Young's jumper, it's almost intimidating. And that unlocks so many other options for him.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. The lead is 2. Reza Shea in the corner. Porzingis with a screen on George. Reza Shea finds Young. 5 to shoot. To the paint, and Embiid with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Walker the pass to George. Rebound, Atlanta.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he liked back. Almost too wide open.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball. And he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Walker with a screen for Maxey. Back to Walker. Outside, George. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
George looking around for the lead. They get the rebound. And Walker kicks to Maxey. Outside, George sinks the triple. George has got 8.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
From deep, Maxey. Outside, Walker. Reza Shea with the steal to stop the drought. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The 76ers leading. Here's George. Drains it from 17 feet out. 10 points for George.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Young against Maxey. Right side Daniels. 6 to shoot. Porzingis finds Young. Fires from deep. To the wing on the left. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Maxey attacking and stolen by Daniels. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Young for three. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. Walker is screen on Daniel. Now here is George. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading. And Young kicks to Johnson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Maxey.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Pass to Gay. Oubre with the steal. From outside the arc. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Drummond. Edgecombe's got 6 points. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Okongwu. Kennard is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Gay is in at the 4-man position. Pass to Alexander-Walker. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Kennard against McCain. To the inside. Out to Edwards. Pass to Oubre. Another shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Oubre's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. The Hawks shooting 43% for the game. Kennard, the pass to Okongwu. Edgecombe with the steal. McCain gets a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good. Atlanta with the ball. Oubre for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. They set the pick. Pass to Kennard. Here's Krejci. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the corner. Kennard's shot is off.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Jacks up a 3. No good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Okongwu. Now Kennard. Alexander-Walker on the wing. Edgecombe with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. McCain against Kennard. Puts up a 3. Can't get it. Atlanta shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Okongwu. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Alexander-Walker on the wing. McCain defending. From deep. It's off target. The 76ers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Here's Edgecombe. Kennard covering. It's off. Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Alexander Walker on the wing. It's stolen by Edwards. And that's an intentional foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
George with the screen on Young. Maxey, and down goes the three.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Grimes. That one goes.
Coming up big. What toys from Ricochet on that clutch bucket.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Outside George. A three-pointer. Good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
And there's the three.
Trae Young.
Maxey. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. As always happens.
Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Now here's Nembhard. To the paint. Nesmith on the wing. 5 to shoot. Halliburton outside. Puts up a deep three. That one is off.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Grimes with the ball. He's guarded by Nembhard. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. George passes to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia moving it around. For 3, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. George feels it out a bit. Drains the triple. George has got 6 points.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Here's Nesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And that's the best way to beat a double team. Find the open man.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, Coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. He takes it in. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nesmith's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Maxey against Nembhard. George outside. Walker, a screen on Siakam. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Now here's Maxey, still without a bucket. Walker, a screen on Jackson. Embiid. Halliburton against Maxey. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 4. Jackson with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Nesmith. Shoots over George. And Nesmith gets it to go. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Walker, a screen on Nembhard. They get the rebound. It's stolen by Halliburton. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Nembhard. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Siakam outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Grimes. It's George on the wing. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. The Sixers with another miss. Kicks it out to Siakam. Walker with a steal. George outside. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Edgecombe out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Now here's McConnell. Beyond the arc. The shot comes out. Edwards finds McCain. Back to Edwards. Oubre, a screen on Matherin. Edwards with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Jacks up a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. McConnell passes to Matherin. Here's Shepard for 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Pass to McCain. 3-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
McConnell against McCain. Here's Bradley. Back to McConnell. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 4. And here's Edwards outside. Bradley grabs the board. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. McConnell passes to Matherin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Oubre, a screen on McConnell. Back to Edwards. From outside the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Pacers trail by 4. For 3, Matherin. That one doesn't drop.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Bona. Oh, it's stolen. Toppin outside. Hits the trifecta. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Going inside. Here's Bona. And another miss by Philadelphia. Indiana's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. McConnell finds Matherin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 2. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
And it's Shepard missing. And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Edwards, no good. Indiana shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Up top, Oubre. He's marked by McConnell. Here's McCain. Counted from distance. McCain's got 6 in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to McConnell. Over McCain. Indiana again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Edgecombe. With 4 on the clock. And the shot goes. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sixers on top, leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans half-court shot run. They're measuring up that shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, defensively, you'd like to force the ball out of his hands and make someone else beat you, but that's easier said than done.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. Siakam for 3. Connects from downtown. Siakam's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton outside. Pass to Jackson. And here's Nesmith. Nembhard outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice.
Maxey, that's good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
George outside. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 9.
And you got to appreciate the competitive fire on display. It's almost like George says, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for revenge.
Now here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Back to Grimes. Nesmith brings a double. Now here's Maxey. Walker sets a screen. 5 on the clock. George for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Nesmith with the 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 7.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
For 3, Maxey. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Halliburton for 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. A new lineup here for Philadelphia. And Indiana with some changes. And it's the Pacers with the ball. They lead by 1. Pass to Shepard. Now Toppin. He's covered by Oubre. Out to the right wing. Now Edwards. The Sixers with another miss. McCain against McConnell. Goes up on the wing. Count it. McConnell's got his first 2 points of the night. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Oubre passes to Edwards. The 3 is up. The Rebound by Shepard.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor. Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter. Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Edwards. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edgecombe. They need this. This shot won't fall. Pacers leading by 6.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Toppin outside. Pass to Matherin. Launches a 3. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Toppin hits them both. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Edgecombe, Kelly Oubre out there with Edwards. Then there's Jared McCain, and it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And McCain with the basket on the assist by Oubre.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
Here's Shepard. Back to Matherin. The 3 ball. And McCain pulls it down. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Edgecombe. Picked it out of midair. And it's McConnell on the drive. Toppin outside. McConnell looking around. Back to Toppin. McConnell finds Toppin. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Halliburton. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
The kick out to Walker. George for 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Maxey outside. Buries it from outside.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Halliburton on the wing. Maxey covering. Outside Siakam. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. Pulls the trigger. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. George fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Now here's Halliburton. From deep. Oh, it doesn't go. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. George! Oh, off target from downtown. Indiana trailing here. Nembhard outside. Embiid there for the rebound. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Neesmith on the wing. George defending. Nimhart fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. And Walker's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Tyrese Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
And the 76ers with possession. They're rolling here with a 15-point run. George against Nimhart. George, a screen on Siakam. Takes a step back. Outside George. The triple drop.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
It's tipped. Jackson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Halliburton against Maxey. Here's Siakam. Puts up the tray. Cleared away by Embiid. From long range. Oh, the shot is off. Money from three.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.